Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me as always is the collector, the protector, protect your necker, your baldness, backwards cat. The man's got it going on like a pot of neck bones to the brega dawn, the one and only Mr. Roberto Davis. How are you, Robert?
I am fantastic. I kept my pants on today, Mike.
You got your pants on?
Thought you might like to know that.
Okay.
It's fucking raining in California right now.
It's always raining in California.
It's true.
Like it's always sunny in Philadelphia. It's always raining in California.
I thought that was Seattle.
Well, no, they're sleeping in Seattle. They're sleeping in Seattle.
Yeah, we're geographically.
Geographically.
Yeah, I almost said geology. That's the rocks.
That's the rocks.
That's the rocks.
The Rock says.
The rock. What?
What?
Damn roll, son. What? Oh. And also joining us tonight, now we are out our demoness, but joining us is my boy, our boy, the man that him and I have done great 5 seasons of Uncaged together. Uncaged season 6 will be in the works.
Fantastic seasons.
Fantastic seasons. And he is 1/3 of the RWT podcast along myself and Paul Morales. Daniel Crimmins. Daniel,
you forgot member of the TSK. You forgot, one half of the Max Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
I don't know about that, man. You gotta wait till next week. You gotta wait till next week. Too sweet.
Listen here, Chuckster.
Yeah, whatever. All right, wait till next week.
You got a cat tax that you are behind.
Hey, man. If the cat's in here, I will pay the cat tax. If the cat's not in here, I'll pay the meow, bitch.
I'll pay you.
Well, we are happy to have you. We are happy to have you here, Dan. It's already off the rails. Y'all, we got some things to talk about. That's what we do. We have full gear, 13 matches, because one match just got added to the kickoff, the tailgate brawl, as it is now known as. So there's 4 matches there. But before we get into that, there was a big story that we have to talk about. And this is why we say, wrestling fans, y'all need to do better. So we're going to play this one first before we get to the creepy fan with the AI. So AJ Lee and CM Punk have been the talk of the town this week because this was on TikTok. Somebody went up to CM Punk and AJ Lee, filmed them going into their hotel that they were staying at. And then there's a sequel video to this of him filming them while they get DoorDash. So here's the first one, and it goes a little something like this. This is from at Punkers Time, a fan of CM Punk and AJ Lee on Twitter, Laura. Shout out to Laura. She wrote, he gave us a dirty-ass look, and this is from the TikTok itself. Well, of course he did when he said multiple times that he doesn't like people waiting for them at airports and hotels. Stop stalking where they stay and go like a normal fan to a meet and greet. Rightfully said, Laura. We give you 100% kudos on that, Laura, as it should be. So now here's the video of this gentleman filming them.
I've learned my lesson.
He gave us like a dirty ass look.
He did give us a dirty ass look. Of course he did. He hates when fans find out where
Is that
that was AJ, yep.
Oh, I don't bother with them.
Okay, so that's the first one. Before we get into the second one, he gave us a dirty ass look. Once again, what the hell do you think? Dan, you want to take it away on this first video before we get to the second one?
Allow me to take a sip of my drink.
Oh, he's got the drink ready. Okay, go ahead, Dan.
What the fuck do you think is going to happen?
Exactly.
Would you seriously? Would you want somebody following you?
No.
Home? Would you want somebody all up in your shit? Like, how many times over the course of the years? I mean, this is all the way going back when he was in WWE the first fucking time. As he said, hey, I don't mind signing autographs for you. He said, but when you come to the airports or you find out where we live, where in our hotels, no. Like, it's disrespectful. Like, and it's not just him. Like, this seems to be getting worse. I mean, I remember, was it Meechin who said, hey, really appreciate the fans, but please do not send shit to my house.
That's the problem. They also find out where
Rhea has said it.
Yep.
Buddy has even said, hey, we love the fans, but please, I beg you, please don't send stuff.
it reminds me of Grimm's Toy Show on YouTube. Shout out to Grimm's Toy Show. He was talking about how where they all train at the warehouse where all these wrestlers are. And he goes, fans found out where the warehouse is located and they visited. It's like, we love our fans, but don't come where we train. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
What's wrong with you?
That's my thing too. It's like people find out shit, and because they want to know. It reminds me of Will Friedle on Pod Meets World was talking about the Boy Meets World crew got to whatever city they were at because they also had a similar situation at the hotel. But it's like I'm getting off the plane, and who's at the fucking airport? Who's at the right, like the baggage claim in there? It's the fucking fans waiting for us. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I get it. It's just I know that you're starstruck, and I know you love them, but the airport and the hotels are not the time to do it. Go to a meet and greet, like Dan said. Punk during his first regime was like, I'm sitting there and people are noticing me. And this woman comes up to me on the plane and goes, excuse me, who are you? And it's like, I don't know how to answer that. I'm just a dude. I'm a wrestler. It's like, excuse me, who are you?
Phil.
Hey, I'm Phil. That reminds me of the hockey game thing. Him and AJ Lee were at a hockey game and the guy yells out, hey, Phil. Like he's going to friggin' answer to that and actually want you to autograph it. It's just, for decorum. It pisses me off much like that. Rob, I'll let you take this.
Oh man. The more I see this stuff happening, it's just like, do you people got nothing better to do than just to stand around for hours on end to get a 10-second clip of somebody walking into their hotel room? Like
walking through the airport, yeah.
Get a fucking life.
Exactly. That's the general consensus. Now, this was the second clip.
There was a story. I think it was The Rock. Actually, it was in his first book, and he said that I forget when this was, but he said that he was at a hotel somewhere, and it was when he was still active. He had a housekeeper, like the maid that comes in the hotel room, ask him for an autograph while he was in the room.
Wow.
Like, again, yeah, these are celebrities. Yeah, these are people. But at the end of the day, what you see, that man that you see, that's not CM Punk, that's Phil Brooks.
Right.
That's April Mendez. Like, they're just you and me. Like, Raw, SmackDown, and whatever, and even beyond that, you know, Dynamite, Collision, any wrestling show, they're just people. Like, I was reading a story where Batista was out in California. He was in LA. He was having dinner with a friend, and like, person comes up to him and like he said no, and they couldn't understand why.
Right.
Well, how would you like it if you're out to dinner with your family and somebody shoves a picture in your fucking face and asks you to sign it? No. Like, he's lucky he didn't get Woody Harrelson.
I mean, Matt Hardy had a similar story where he's like, I'm out to dinner with Rebby and the kids, and somebody comes and asks me, you know, hey, can I have your autograph? And he said politely, hey, I'd be happy to take a picture with you. Just let me eat my meal. After we're done eating, I'll take a photo with you. And you know what happened? The fans are respectful, and they waited, and then they took photos, and then they left. That's how you do it, with class. Not
exactly.
Like, hey, can I get a photo here?
There was something with Jim Carrey. He was doing an interview, or maybe it was something with a bunch of other actors. And he said he won't do autographs. He won't do pictures. And then he said, I would rather take 5 minutes, talk with somebody, give them that experience.
Right.
And there was another one with it was an interview with Rey Mysterio a number of years back. And he said you can always tell the fans from the people that are just out to make a buck. And then he said, if a fan comes up to me and says, hey, can I get your autograph? And he said, and I say, yeah. You know, who do I make this out to? And he said, they give me their name, they're a fan. Or if they say, hey, it's for my, you know, son, cousin, whatever, that's a fan of it. Or if they say, hey, just sign your name, we're just looking to make a buck. And he said, then I won't sign it anymore.
No, he's absolutely right. It reminds me of Jerry Lawler. Like, a guy was filming. He's like, man, you can't film us. They don't want us, you know, doing that stuff. And he's like, why, man? And I'm like, he goes, hey, if you're going to film me, I'm not going to sign for you. Like that's just how it is. Like if you can't respect that, then I'm not going to sign for you. It reminds me of, and Dan will know this, a fellow New Yorker, Kevin Connolly. He played E on Entourage. Was at the ice, and Steve and I. Hi, Steve. Steve and I talk about ICP. Steve and I talk about this all the time. He was at Maxwell's on Long Island, and he came in after the Islanders hockey game because he's a huge New York Islanders fan. And everybody bombarded him with photos, and he was taking pictures of everybody. And there's one distinct photo. If I find it, I'll put it in this show. If not, you guys have this fun story. He literally takes the photo with the person, and he has this look on his face like, "Can I just enjoy my beer? Can I just enjoy my dinner? Like, stop fucking bugging me." I agree. Good.
Mike, it was, and Rob, I know you've seen the video too. Remember, it's like maybe a year or two ago, Rhea Ripley being at the airport and just being so like
Bombarded.
Hearing her just say, well, "What do you want me to sign?" Like just defeated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was Kevin Owens comes up. He's like, "No, come on, let's go."
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the same thing with Liv Morgan. Like Liv Morgan got stopped, and you could tell she wanted to say something at the airport, and then she's just like, "Here you go." Be respectful, people. Now we'll get.
Or as a certain someone might say, "Fuck off."
Also, I'll say it here, and I know Nikola's not here, but Dan, you got to have this first experience. Hey, wrestling fans, go scratch your ass. Suck my dick.
Yeet.
One. And
One.
So we'll go to the other video of this, and then we'll go to goddamn Chris. And Chris, we're looking at you. We're gonna give you an early fuck you with the AI, Chris. We're gonna get to you, Chris.
Oh, we're talking about a different Chris now, not
No, not that Chris. Not that Chris. Oh boy. No,
Hi, guys.
I mean, we could go so many places with that.
Yeah.
Reed.
That's what she said.
Jericho.
So here was the other video, and again, shout out to Punkers Time Laura on Twitter. This is this gentleman literally filming them while they got down to pick their food up from DoorDash.
You need to eat my food. More food.
You need to go the fuck home.
More food. Hungry ass bitch. More food. 3 driver. What the hell?
No, where the white kid? He left.
AJ Lee, no. I don't know. DoorDash. That's Roxanne with the white hat. Oh shit.
It's
No,
almost
I'll say it.
yeah.
Like, I'll fucking say it because I
ahead.
feel like
Go
that
ahead.
fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
The amount of money that WWE is taking in at this fucking point.
Yeah.
You could afford to hire some fucking security for your people.
Bingo.
Who there was that story of like that of Liv Morgan. I think it was Liv's stalker.
Yeah.
Like, hire some security for your fucking people. I mean, hell, Punk's your world champion.
Well, he got it last year too when he was coming back from the pectoral thing. He was in the sling, and the guy in the airport is asking what happened, and he wanted a photo. And it's like, the dude's literally in a sling. Let him get down the fucking escalator. You dick.
You sodden fucking wanker.
Fucker. You dickhead. Now Rob.
Fuck off.
Fuckle. Now, Rob, comment on the second part of that, filming the DoorDash, and then we'll get to the AI creep.
It's why? Like, what's the purpose of that? I don't know. It just seems like if you were doing this to some random nobody, you'd be in jail. But because it's a celebrity, it's okay. Nah, that ain't it.
That ain't it at all.
They should let Larry crap on his shoes.
Well, speaking of someone who we should crap on their shoes, Chris Horror, you piece of fucking shit.
The fucking audacity, sir.
So he premiered a video on YouTube, and I'm not going to play it just because it makes me sick. This dude took an AI photo of him kissing AJ Lee at an autograph signing. And this is his Twitter. If anybody wants to just go at this fucker, Chris Horror YT, you can suck my dick. Yeet, number 2 on that one. And go scratch your ass.
He's getting fucking dragged.
Oh, this dude. So this little piece of shit put out AJ Lee called out this fan for using AI to fake a kiss with her, calling it creepy. And after this was posted, and after the kiss post was posted, this dude literally looks like a reject from a punk rock band, to be completely honest with you. What is with that hair? Goodness gracious. Look like he tried out for fucking My Chemical Romance or some shit.
This isn't the 90s anymore, dude.
Yeah, bro. Now, so AJ Mendez will go on to reply to Chris Horror saying this is inappropriate and it is harassment. Please delete. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Dan, I'll let you take it away on this one.
So, deep fakes and things like this, this isn't covered under the First Amendment, people.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, here's what's going to happen. And people don't even really understand what the First Amendment actually fucking means.
Mm-hmm.
That protects you from the government.
Yes, it does.
Even if this was under the First Amendment, which it isn't, she can sue you.
Yeah.
See, by her wording it that way, that was, starting a paper trail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky that Punk didn't chime in.
Right. Right.
I still remember. Do you remember it was back in the Nexus? There were 2 incidents. There was the one where he punched the wrong fan.
Oh, the backhand? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
And then there was the whole thing, you have a vagina.
You have a vagina. Yes.
Like, Punk has an attitude, which Phil's calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because he's old.
Because he's old.
Oh, that, and he also is married now, so there's that.
Yeah, that too.
But so any decent human being is going to protect their spouse.
Huh?
I guarantee you they probably got at least 1 or 2 lawyers on retainer.
Oh my God! After what we saw with the Cole Cabana suit, knows about lawyers. He knows.
I'm sure that particular lawyer gets Christmas cards and maybe even invited to Thanksgiving dinner.
After that, my goodness, yes. So, Rob, we all have our strong.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil. We all have our strong.
Yeah, we love you, Phil. Both to us.
Be friends.
Yeah, cheers to my life.
So we all have our strong feelings.
I'll let you choke Jungle Boy again.
I'll punch you in the face and you'll like it. So we all have our
We have
strong.
last crime you ever had.
We all have our strong feelings about Chris_horror YT. Rob, let him know. Rob, hit it.
Oh my. See, I'm a nice guy, and I do my best to be a nice guy most of the time, but I am one who believes in violence.
Yes.
And if I was Phil, and thankfully I'm not.
Motion your foot.
Yeah. Our buddy Chris here would have he's gonna have a problem.
And what do we do with problems?
We solved them.
Solve them. You don't know me.
Oh, we'll get to her. I don't hate her.
Yeah. Not as much.
Not as much.
But Chris here would have no trouble going to sleep if you pick up what I'm putting down.
Oh, I feel you. Night, bitch. Night. So
Nighty night, bro.
Night, bro. So with that being said, that was what we needed to discuss before we got
the last comment I want to make real quick is
Suck my dick. Yeet.
Three.
Y'all wonder why so many female wrestlers don't like meeting fans,
Right?
male fans especially.
You're
They're weird.
Like
Chris.
Was it Sky Blue who's had that interaction? Like, how many people have had horrible interactions? Sonya Deville.
Oh God, don't even get to that one. Jeez, that stalker going all the way to their house. Yeah.
I think he's still in prison.
Oh, he ain't getting out.
Well, he's not getting out.
Oh my God, that dude literally was a fucking that dude. If y'all want to see a psycho, that dude, that fucking dude. Oh, but seriously, people, y'all got to be better as wrestling fans or just fans in general.
As humans,
respect people's space, please. Because then we won't have to make fun of you on this show and call you out like the dickhead that you are.
No, we'll just call you out for other reasons.
We're gonna make fun, and we're gonna make fun of you.
And we're gonna make fun of you.
We make fun of people.
We make fun of people.
Actually, it doesn't have the same ring.
No, it doesn't. But hey, we tried. But that was the news and notes of that. Again, people, be better. Be better, please. Please. We ask you.
Yeah.
Four. So let's get into Full Gear because we have 13 matches to predict.
Do you have an inhaler, Michael?
I do. Yeah. But I don't know if I'm going to have to need it as much.
I think you're going to need it.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay. So we'll start off with the pre-show. The first matchup on this pre-show is in tag team action. The team of Boom and Doom. QT Marshall.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall with Big Justice against Roppongi Vice's Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. Okay, so here's what happened. Big Boom and apparently the Don Callis family have been having problems for months. And then, they're having a matchup on Ring of Honor television with QT Marshall. And then Big Boom AJ comes out and takes on Uncle Lance, Murder Hawk Grandpa, and everybody dies. Lance Hoyt, that's Mizuru Suzuki, I'm sorry. Lance Hoyt, Lance Archer, everybody dies. Poor Lance gets taken out by Big Boom AJ, and the rest of the Don Callis family scurries. And then QT Marshall fights them off, and then they're like, can I trust you? Can I trust you? And then their Mega Powers, the team version of the Mega Powers, brother. Yeah. And then apparently the team of Boom and Doom is born because last year at Full Gear, Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall fought because they're back in Newark, New Jersey again. But this year they're a team, and Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero like, we'll take you on because, hell, we got nothing else better to do. And there's 12 of us in this goddamn family. So with that being said...
I remember when Roppongi used to be a fucking thing.
They were great. They were great. IWGP Junior Tag Champs. Come on, man.
Roppongi Vice, Roppongi 3K.
Show and Yo. Come on.
Show and Yo. Yeah.
And now they're just the J-Brones of the Don Callis family. So with that being said, I'm going with Boom and Doom. The hometown boys, Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall. Knob, take it away.
Yeah, it's pretty much Boom and Doom. Why are we here?
Because it's New Jersey, and Tony Khan's like, come on back, come on back. I have no words because look, I get it. He draws numbers on TikTok, and people have impressions and want to see him, the Rizzler, and Big Justice. I don't get it. I don't need to get it. I don't want to get it, but it's a thing.
And it's fine.
It's fine. It's a family-oriented channel.
Yeah. Like it's gonna serve its purpose, and that's cool because hopefully somebody who watches them on TikTok will say, "Hey, these guys are gonna be on the wrestling show. Let's go watch the wrestling show."
Absolutely.
I guess that's how we get casual fans. I don't.
Yeah, and then you have, Big Boom AJ was a wrestler for 20 years, but still, it's just like, all right, fine, I guess.
Let's watch the Cookie Guy wrestle.
Let's watch the Cookie Guy wrestle. Then again, we got Logan Paul dickhead on fucking WWE, so there you go. Yeah.
Who is greater than every single wrestler in AEW?
God damn you, Stevie.
And Kyle Fletcher's just like,
go
fuck yourself.
Bro, let me tell you, bro, what we're gonna do, bro. We're gonna have the Cookie Guy gonna turn on QT Marshall, and bro, here's what we're gonna do, bro. He's gonna join the Don Bro Callis Bro family, bro, and that's gonna put the asses in the seats, bro.
Thank you, Vinny Roo.
And then we're going to have cocaine, snort the cocaine in the bathroom, and then he's going to get fired. That literally happened.
That's James Mitchell in NWA.
That literally happened on. What a fucking cliffhanger. Fucking cocaine gets fired for snorting the cocaine in the bathroom.
Who would have thought?
I fucking hate it here. I hate it.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That it is.
He's a hell of a wrestler, too.
Johnny Murphy!
fucking damn it. But yeah, no. Just Big Boom, AJ, and QT Marshall. I don't care.
Cocaine, come to AEW. I love you.
I love you all. Dan, are you going with Boom and Doom or are you going with Roppongi Vice?
I'm going with who really gives a shit.
Not us.
Not us.
But
Right.
it's fine. It is.
We'll just move on just because, yeah.
It's fine.
I guess the cookie dude.
The cookie dude. The cookie dude. And the problem is I'm laughing.
Crumble
because-
cookie's better anyway.
Well, also, Vince Russo would definitely book a swerve that Big Boom AJ would join the
No.
Don Callis family.
You know what he would do?
He would make the
He would do it. He would have Big Justice turn on his dad.
Cookie on a fall match.
no, and oh god, Big Justice turning on his dad. I hate you, Dad. I'm joining the Don Callis family. Oh, come on in, Big Justice.
Going
Dude,
with
if I
my
have the
real
list,
dad,
I'd do it.
Don Callis.
God. Oh god, we're putting shit into the universe. That please don't book that. Please
That
don't.
that would be if Christian Cage was in the storyline.
Your dad. Fucking. Don't do it. No. Goddamn son of a bitch.
Goddamn cookie guys.
So we're all unanimous on Boom and Doom for that one. And then our next matchup, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, who are not the Acclaimed,
Not the Acclaimed.
take on Bang Bang Gang, Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson, take on Big Bill and Brian Keith, take on the Outrunners, Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, and a $200,000 four-way tag team match. Oh, he loves the money matches.
I need Juice to win this because the promos are going to be fantastic.
Okay, so, all right, well, I guess we'll start with you on that, Rob. So you're going Bang Bang Gang?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I'll do the inhaler one.
The big Juice, he's gonna make some investments. He needs that money.
Okay. So Max
He's
Caster,
married to Tony Storm after all.
Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, not the Acclaimed. Jerry Lynn wanted them to come back together. Tony Khan said it's better when you two are together. Then you bring in the numbers. And well, Bang Bang Gang is in here. Why? I don't know. Big Bill and Brian Keith are in here. Why? I don't know. The Outrunners are in this. Why? I don't know. But if I had to pick, if this is the payoff to have the Northeast guys get back together, even though it's been so drawn out and nobody gives a rat's ass because this is a collision matchup on a pre-show for a pay-per-view, then fine, just get it over with and just shut the fuck up now. I'm going with the Northeasters, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, not the Acclaimed. Dan, who you going with?
Not the Acclaimed.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
Did I just age myself?
Yes, you did.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That show was fucking awesome.
It was.
The series finale sad as hell. But.
Yes. Not the mama.
So
Everybody
we all know
30 and under is just like, what?
What?
you uncultured swine.
Fuckers.
You know, here's the problem. Tony doesn't like to let things go.
No, he doesn't.
Hello, Hurt Business versus Ricochet.
Yeah.
So they'll probably draw this whole Acclaimed bullshit out for another couple pay-per-views at least. And I'm sorry, but without Jericho, Big Bill really just isn't relevant anymore. They're trying. I like Big Bill. I do.
Me too.
But if anybody needs to go back, it's him.
Yeah.
Like,
You must be sipping, swimming.
I don't like this storyline. I think it's dumb. It's moronic. But how can you not like Juice Robinson?
I agree. I agree.
Like, I look at him and I'm like, that dude's money.
Agreed. So, Dan, if you had to pick a winner on this one,
Who do I want it to be? Bang Bang Gang. But knowing Tony and he, we have to have at least one match on the pay-per-view that has some fuck shit going on. Yeah. It'll probably be the Acclaimed. And fuck you, that's what they're called. I don't care.
yeah. So we'll move on to a matchup at Y, but all right. So it is for the CMLL World Trios Championship because Okada got the win over Dorado this week. It's El Sky teams Mystico, Mascara Dorado, and Neon against the Don Callis families Kazuchika Okada, Konosuke Takeshita, and Hechicero. Okay. The only thing that's cool about this is the fact that Okada was so pissed that he's teaming with Takeshita and he really doesn't like Takeshita, and I cannot wait for that blow-off match. This is just here to be here and to get CMLL some recognition and to show their, working ties, if you will. If I have to pick somebody just because you could see the breakups coming with Okada and Takeshita, I got to go with El Sky team to retain Mystico, Mascara de Gorada, and Neon. So, Rob, who you going with, El Sky team or the Don Callis family?
Yeah, definitely go with El Sky team here. There's definitely some progression to the story with the Don Callis family, and I think we're going to get a big chunk of that here. And it's very interesting to see the interactions between Kyle Fletcher and Okada.
Yes.
Proto-Okada, if you will.
Proto-Okada?
Yeah, it just feels some sort of way that Kyle is cheating on his husband like that. I just that's his first lover, Takeshita. Come on, it's sad, but it is what it is.
Alrighty, so we are in agreement on El Sky team and thinking about Kyle Fletcher and Okada and Konosuke Takeshita, the love triangle that we never knew we needed.
You didn't ask, but I'm going to say it. I'm going with Sloppy Sankara.
Oh, wow. Okay. Boom. Okay, El Sky team it is.
You got to do it right, Mike.
Boom. El Sky team for Dan as well. First of all, that's horrible. But he was terrible. Why did he not go to NXT? Like, literally, oh my God, he was botching shit. He was hurting himself. What the fuck?
The problem was Vince saw how much money he was making in Mexico.
Yeah.
And, they looked at it like Rey Mysterio was kind of on his way out.
Yeah.
His knees weren't the best. They still aren't.
Nah.
And WWE has been trying for the fucking longest to get a viable Hispanic star. I mean, they finally got it with Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom. And the AAA gang, if you want to call it that because of the relationship. And El Grande, even though he's not. Yeah, I love El Grande very much.
It's wild because WWE just started collecting Hispanics like they were Pokemon. Like, he's got Penta, he's got Dragon Lee, he's got Phoenix, he's got Santos Escobar,
only one of them actually holds a title right now.
Yes.
And that's fucking insane.
I mean, Dragon Lee and AJ, it works though.
It works. It's cool. I like that.
Like, he should have started straight in NXT, but like if it was NXT now, as it is right now,
yeah,
he probably would have.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the problem was, with wrestling, the first impressions are everything.
Yep.
And that first botch, I think it was up against Sheamus, actually, if I remember right.
I think it was Sheamus, and then there was a match with Alex Rice.
Like he did the spot where he jumped on the trampoline. I remember his foot caught on the top rope.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
So yep. Okay.
But Hunico, that dude, he saved the role.
Hunico was great.
Is he even still wrestling?
I think so. I think he may be back in Mexico. Yeah.
He's not a spring chicken either.
No.
But I wonder whatever happened to Hunico's running mate Camacho.
I hear he's infamous. The infamous Tongaloa. You gotta love Tongaloa though. I mean, people give him crap, but I like Tongaloa. I'm not gonna.
He's Talatonga.
Oh wow! Oh, you're gonna beef on Talatonga now? Okay, all right, fair enough.
It's a dumb name.
Well, speaking of dumb, we will go to the final match on the first of all, it was the pre-show, then it was the buy-in, now it's the tailgate brawl. Like, make up your mind what you're fucking calling this shit, please, Tony. So the final match on the tailgate brawl, and it just got announced out of nowhere, out the wazoo. Hook and Eddie Kingston go head-to-head with the workhorsemen Anthony Henry and JD Drake. Why? Literally, why? They have killed Eddie Kingston since he's come back. Literally, the man comes back, beats Big Bill in this horrible match where he doesn't even hit him with the spinning back fist. It just barely hits Big Bill. And then they put him together with Hook after Hook has already got beef with the Ops because, hey, here comes Powerhouse Hobbs, right down Powerhouse Hobbs Lane into the Ops to fucking get into that little trio there. And now Hook all of a sudden is team with Eddie Kingston. They have done nothing for nobody. But now they're going against J.D. Drake and Anthony Henry. Hook and Eddie Kingston just to give them the rub and give them the spotlight here. Dan, I'll start with you since they're both New Yorkers as we are. Hook and Eddie Kingston are the workhorsemen.
It's going to be Hook and Eddie because here's the problem.
Yes.
Eddie comes back from almost career-ending injury.
Yes.
And he's on a fucking pre-show?
He's on the pre-show, yep.
Like, why is he not going for a title at this point? Why is he not, why don't you have Okada and Kingston again?
Well, we never got to finish that. That's incomplete.
No, because he got hurt.
Yeah, I know.
It would be easy to do it, but no. Like,
you don't do it.
And Hook, they've done fuck all with him. Since even before the Ops, they really were doing fuck all with him. You had a thing going with Hookhausen. Like, it was over like a motherfucker.
It was great.
The crowd loved it. Hook was cool with it. And I'm sorry, but Hook wanting to or re-signing with AEW, which he apparently did, stupid fucking decision. You know what? I'll bet WWE didn't want to take Taz.
Brother. Oh, God. That's all you can say. It's just like how horrible this is. And I like Hook from the FTW title. Like, I thought the cold-hearted, handsome devil, he had potential, but now it's just gone to shit. Because it's not his fault, it's how they book him. Because Tony goes one way, then he goes another, and then we never get these fucking shit like we mentioned because Eddie Kingston getting hurt with the Okada stuff and the Gabe Kidd stuff. And he could have done stuff like Dan has mentioned in the past with the Death Riders, but we're not. We got this. Rob, Hook and Eddie Kingston are the workhorsemen.
It's been frustrating since Eddie came back. When they announced he was coming back, instead of just letting it be a surprise and getting that great pop that could have happened. No, Eddie's coming back. He's, getting called out by Big Bill, and got that unfortunate travesty of a match.
Yes.
And we've done nothing since then. We've put him in a tag team with Hook when we could have easily put him in contention for a title. He should be in the fucking Casino Gauntlet for the national title or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yes.
He should be doing something, but he's doing nothing. And it's frustrating as fuck because that's Eddie Kingston. Who knows how much time he's got left? Like, and you got him running around in a fucking tag team with the kid.
You want to tell good fucking story? The story to tell would have been Kingston beating Mox for the title.
Oh, yeah.
I like Hangman. I do. But I'm even more convinced now Hangman was not the right person to beat Mox.
Oh, we're going to get to that when we get to the cage match. Oh, God, yeah.
Well, I got some shit to say there.
Oh, boy. Well, I will say this. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the Tailgate Brawl. Now we're to the main show, and we will start with this matchup because it was just announced. It came out of nowhere, but it gave us Jon Moxley talking about bleeding piss and Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa absolutely cutting the promo of a lifetime. And it was absolutely hilarious. And now people want to see Jon Moxley go against Tony Storm, which I tell you, if he ever does an intergender match, I'm okay with that one. Like, 100%. I'm cool with it.
100%.
So we'll go with this one next.
Do a Hollywood ending match.
Hey. Or a Taipei death match, as Mina Shirakawa wanted. So it is a 4-way tag.
Or how about another exploding ring match?
No, don't do that again. Don't do it.
Don't hire that crew.
Don't hire that crew.
At this point, like, though, it was supposed to be Itsushi Onita advising, but he couldn't get in because of fucking COVID.
But also at the same time, Onita and Moxley. Look, I get it because that's a dream for Mox, but Onita is old as fuck, and I really don't want to see that. To be completely honest, I really kind of don't want to see that. If I'm being honest,
still wrestling though.
He's a crazy motherfucker. Not from Jacksonville though.
No.
Oh,
He's a politician over there, which is
good God. Oh my Lord. So in a 4-way tag team match where the winning team chooses the stipulation for their semifinal match in the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, it is the Babes of Wrath, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, against the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue, against the Timeless Love Bombs, which I love, Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa, against Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. Now, I will say this, since I did mention her name, Marina Shafir, I am sorry. I am sorry. I completely apologize for ever bad-mouthing her now, just because of the fact that we saw the interview where she's learning from Mox, and she's constantly trying to learn. She's been working her butt off. As far as Garcia goes, you are still a bag of dicks. And thankfully, you're not on this fucking show. Sorry, not sorry. So, in this matchup, again, this was one that was just added, and I'm like, all right, I guess. If I had to pick for their semifinal match, if I had to pick someone to win just because I like them and I think they're funny, I got to go with the Timeless Love Bombs, Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Rob, who you going with? Babes of Wrath, Sisters of Sin, Timeless Love Bombs, or the Death Riders and Megan Bain?
I think I'm going to go with Timeless Love Bombs as well. I think this team absolutely works in every single aspect. I was honestly rooting for TJ, considering they are like the original women's tag team. I mean, they've been talking about these belts almost since AEW started. And I understand why a lot of people are pissed. There's people canceling their subscriptions, telling Tony to fuck off, the usual shit. But you know what? They'll have their time, and it'll mean just as much, if not more. But Timeless Love Bombs. That's the team.
Well, I was also trying to think of when I was going through the match there. What is Megan Bain and Marina Shafir? What do you call them now? Because everybody's name is that like the Death Riding Gods? Because she's like the Greek god persona, the Death Riding Gods.
Yeah. I've been trying to put something together for them, and nothing's really clicking.
All right, Dan. What name do you got from the Death Riding?
What's Megan Bain's nickname?
Oh, the
Megasis.
The Megasis. The Death Riding Megasis. The Death Riding Megasis.
Megasis of Death.
Megasis of Death. I like that. Okay. All right. Well,
I was gonna say Megasis Rider, but that's Joey Janela. So
Oh. Megasis Rider. Giggity. All right, Dan. Who are you going with in this 4-way?
You know, if it is not Timeless Love Bombs, I don't fucking want it.
Agreed.
You know, I will say Marina Shafir has gotten infinitely better.
Yes.
You know, I definitely think that WWE rushed her to TV way too soon.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know me.
But you do know me.
Like, I feel like with more time in the PC, she would be in a much better spot.
Yes.
But, you know, she was the 4 horsewomen of MMA. Like, hey, gotta rush her out. Because that was right around the time of NXT 2.0.
Yep.
Thank you, Kevin Dunn.
Suck my dick. Yeet.
5. I mean, we're all in agreement here with the Timeless Love
And
Bomb.
who doesn't love Toni Storm?
That is true. And I think if you're going to have something fun for them to pick the stipulation, it has to be them. But we shall see, as that match has just been added.
As an aside,
yes,
if we ever get an intergender tag team title in AEW, if Toni Storm and Juice Robinson are not a team, I just feel like the TV they could create,
Jesus.
like the segments alone would be fucking great. Like Tony is absolutely great. Juice Robinson is unhinged. Like imagine how good that would fucking be.
Oh, I could just imagine. I'm gonna roll a motherfucker up. Yeah, well, I'm gonna pull a rabbit out my snatch. God.
You know, I would have her roll someone up, or have him say it and have her look at him and be like, have her look at Juice and just say, well, what about me? And have him just look at her and be like, not here.
Darling, you can roll me up anywhere.
Yes.
I mean, Tony, that's a freebie.
You're
Make it
welcome.
happen.
You're welcome, Tony. We put that out into the universe for you. So our next matchup.
Make sure the bald eagles are not coming out of my ass, and the sparklers are not shooting from my nipples. Yeah, it's oh boy.
It's great. I'm sorry.
This would have never worked in WWE.
No. So our next match we're going to go to for the main show is the Casino Gauntlet match for the inaugural AEW National Championship. The announced entrants so far are Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Ricochet, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey. If I had to pick one, just because I think he's white hot right now, and I'm really down with what he's doing, I was going to say Bobby Lashley, but there's a part of me that wants to see Shelton win it. If you want to give somebody a nice little rub at that title, be a workhorse for that championship, I got to go with Shelton Benjamin just because he hurts people. We hurt people.
You mean Benjamin Shelton?
Benjamin Shelton.
God rest his soul, Benjamin. You know, baby, and Benjamin Shelton, dude. Oh, God. I was hanging and banging with shit. Spelt Benjamin Shelton.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan. Rob?
Tell him, Sheiky, baby.
Yes.
I know you're giving him hell somewhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
He's making him humble.
Make you humble, like
Break.
the beat Brian Blair.
Break his back.
Break his leg.
We're not going to say that other part.
Nah.
Nah.
If you know, you know.
A lot of weird shit going on these days.
And if you don't know,
now
you know.
Shout out to Teddy P.
Yes.
So Benjamin and Shelton and Bobby Lashley starting the match is kind of an interesting dynamic.
Mhm.
I think it's very interesting to have them start it. But if I had to pick out of the people listed, I think I would go with Shelton Benjamin myself. I think it would be a good thing for him to kind of show that at age 50, and that still boggles my mind that that man is 50 years old doing the things that he's doing.
And we're near 40.
Oh, I am 40. and you know, I pulled a muscle yawning about an hour ago, and it's just like,
what the fuck?
If I can do a fraction of what Shelton can do when I'm that age in 10 years, that's sickening to say. But yeah, definitely Shelton Benjamin. I think it would be a cool thing for him.
As they say. Now, as Shelton Benjamin says, number one, stop talking about my dick. And number
Maven.
And number two, black don't crack. So with that,
sure don't.
With that being said, go ahead, Dan.
I think Shelton would be fucking perfect choice. You know, as Rob, I've said it to you. I've said it in the TSK shows, which, you know, Mike's gonna put the link down below. Cheap Pop number 1, because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
You know, I think Shelton, and I've said this for the past 20 years at this point. Shelton is somebody who should be a multi-time world champion by now.
100%.
You know, he's somebody who easily could have main evented multiple WrestleManias. You know,
with his huge.
He's somebody that, when you talk about the it factor,
this Shelton,
he's got it. And the fact that he's 50 and he can still go to that level, like, it still shocks me that WWE just didn't see it.
I think with them, like, he has the athletic ability and he's just tremendous at what he does. I think for them it was like promo wise, they didn't think he was a good promo.
Skin color.
Oh, all right, fair enough. And
it's another show for another.
Another show for another time. But yeah, no, I think just because his promos were never the best, but I mean, he can still
tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yes, but I think he's still, like I said, even though his promos were kind of meh, he had it. You had the opportunity in 2005, 2006.
Mike, that is when you bring in, people like him. He's not a great talker.
No, not at all.
Brock, not a great talker. Never was. You know what Shelton needs?
Paul Heyman.
Bring in Thea Vidal.
No, not fucking his mama. Shelton Benjamin and his mama. No, and I like Thea Fidel. Did you guys ever watch her TV show Thea back in the day with Brandy and all of them on that show? No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. You did. Okay.
Did.
She was fucking hilarious.
Like, great. Like,
do you remember the very brief Viscera versus Shelton Benjamin feud?
Yep.
Mhm.
I got
to have it.
Or, maybe you've seen some of my films. Harry Twatter with fucking Val B. Harry Twatter? I'm a good Christian woman. Oh, boy.
And you see her eyeing up Big Daddy V.
I got to the world's largest love machine,
Viscera.
Okay. So we're all in agreement on Shelton. Ain't no stopping him now. But what you should be doing is stop talking about his dick.
If it's not him.
Yes.
These casino gauntlets, I would not be shocked if MJF shows up and wins it.
That's another option.
That's another option.
It's realistically, I would like it to go to somebody that, doesn't get opportunities a lot. You have a chance here to do something special, to make a new star.
Yeah.
MJF's contract, I know he just signed one, like a year or two ago?
Yes.
I think it was like a 3-year deal.
Yes, sir.
He's got like another year and a half, maybe 2. Do I think he might leave? Who knows? But at the same time, you have a chance here to do something out of the box, to make people think, wow. You have the chance here to make this pay-per-view something that people will talk about for years to come. Shelton Benjamin is your guy.
That's the thing. If they actually do it right and let them just go with him with this national championship, I think it will be sweet, man. I think we have a lot.
Have we seen the belt yet?
No, we have not seen the belt yet. We'll find out, though, at Full Gear.
That worries me.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what it looks like.
I think the one that NWA has is fuck ugly, and I worry.
We shall see. Well, speaking of worrying, I think we don't have to worry too much on this one. So next we will go to the AEW World Tag Team Championship match, which I'm very meh about. Brodito against FTR. Ricky Steamboat, 73-year-old Ricky Steamboat, got to punch in on Dax. I love Ricky Steamboat, but Ricky, please, no, I don't want to see that again because Ricky was very slow. No Ricky. So
no Diddy. Wait,
no Diddy and no Ricky. And man, they have fucked up FTR bad. Ever since the put together with Stokely, I have not given 2 squirts of piss about friggin' FTR. Let me tell you right now. Like Brodito, I'm digging. I like Brody King. I like Bandito, but if I'm going to pick someone in this, I'm just going to go Brodito because I think they need more title defenses under their belt, and they need a nice little long reign with it. It's over. FTR, not so much. So I will go with Brodito. Who are you going with, Daniel Crimmins, Brodito, or FTR?
I think, I could easily see FTR winning it again. I would not be shocked if we eventually get sort of like a Young Bucks redemption storyline here. I think you let this Brodito thing run even longer.
Yes.
Because it's fucking working. People are loving it. Like, FTR just seemed to be kind of meh.
Yeah, and I'm
not a fan of this run with Stokely.
They're trying to be like, how the Dudleys were in ECW, like getting involved with the crowd. Well, more Dax is, but it's just like it's not working. It's not working at all. They had something with Tully years ago, and then they branched out by themselves. But no, it's been dog shit. It's been dog shit. It really has.
You know, realistically, and I don't think it would ever work, but you know, if you could bring a manager back from the dead, you know, honestly, who I think would have really fit their style,
Who's that?
Right.
Bobby Heenan.
Yep.
Bobby Heenan. That's a good choice. Yes.
Like, if you think, because it's been said that FTR are a throwback to Arn and Tully from the 80s.
Yep.
FTR with if you could bring 1980s Bobby Heenan back.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, dude.
Heenan family.
Heenan family, yeah.
And I'm sorry, everyone says Paul Heyman's the GOAT.
Bobby Heenan.
It's Heenan.
Yep. I'm
Like,
right there.
Heenan from the 80s. GOAT.
So are you still in the boat of Brodito? And
Absolutely.
okay, Brodito. Rob?
Yeah, definitely Brodito. There's really no
Good old
Kinda.
Bordy King.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This whole FTR run is just gone completely sour. And they probably need to ditch Stokely, take some time off, and come back as faces. Because this heel run is ain't working.
Well, the problem is you have to go back to Cope, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, but
For fuck's sake, I forgot about that.
Adam Copeland's over here filming some stuff, and Christian Cage.
He's filming that Percy Jackson show.
Thank you. And Christian,
Supposedly it's good. I've never seen it.
I haven't either. And Christian Cage looks to be going back to the feud with Nick Wayne that never finished, and it's like whatever.
Because him got hurt.
Because him foot broke.
Him foot broke. And just I'm just not feeling it, guys. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to anybody who does like this, but I'm sorry. I'm going to call bullshit where I see bullshit.
Cope!
And this is a lot of
Cope!
So
You think you know me.
You think you know me. So we go from the tag team title match.
Kazoo's rule.
Kazoo's rule. You think you know me. You think you know me.
You don't know me. You know what we do with problems? We solve them.
Solve them. Oh, good old Edge and Christian back in the day was sweet. Now, no. Y'all need to stop. But speaking
Los
of
Conquistadors.
Los Conquistadores. Now, speaking of things that need to stop, Tony's got to stop with these damn money matches because our next matchup is a 6-man tag, a trios match where the winner will receive a $1 million cash prize, as it is Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express against the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. They've been teasing, will they join the Don Callis family? They teased giving Kenny Omega the BTE trigger. And I will tell you something right now. I think we're finally starting to get, because they got nothing else, we're going to go back to the Elite. B-E, Elite.
Thank God.
Elite. Okay, but here's my thing with that. We never got Kyle Fletcher versus Kenny Omega. This man got brainbustered through a table, and we never fucking finished that. If you give me a diverticulitis cake, we are no longer friends. Why? You're wrecking my life. That's why. If you give me a diverticulitis cake and make fun of my diverticulitis, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Not all is forgiven. It's bullshit. But we got nothing else. So with that being said, the Young Bucks, I think, are going to not join the Don Callis family, and Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express are going to get the dub. Either way, I'm tired of these fucking matches. Rob, who are you going with? Kenny Omega, Jurassic Express, or the Young Bucks and the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, or the Walking Jobber, Josh Alexander, when it comes to the
Kenneth and the Land Before Time. It's what needs to happen. I would love to see the Elite come back together. And if anybody says continuity of story, what story? Nobody. We don't do that here.
This
We
is
tell
pro wrestling.
We tell stories. You may not like them. They may not make sense.
We hurt people.
We hurt people. Sometimes we help people.
We help people.
The Help Syndicate. That's what we are. But sometimes we just can't help ourselves with the storylines in AEW. And that's okay. As long as we get some decent wrestling, 90% of the fan base is okay. And we're going to get a decent match out of this. We got Kenneth, Jerome Omega, the Young Bucks, Josh Alexander, a dinosaur, and his boy, or man. Jungle Man.
Merman.
You know, it's
Cry me
gonna
a
be
river.
it's gonna be a good match. But you know, as far as the Elite coming back together, I'm all for it. We definitely need to hit the reset button on the trios division. Need to hit the reset button on the tag team division. It's in a good place right now with Brodito, but it could definitely use some oomph. So,
Well, I'm going to say this. Hold on one second. I know you. I got to mention this. So first of all, The Land Before Time makes me laugh, and I will say I'm not
Great
booing.
movie.
Yeah, it is very much so. I will say this when it comes to friggin' Jungle Boy, I don't hate him as much just because he's back to being a babyface again. Don't turn him heel again. Please don't do that. Don't do that ever again. Dan, go ahead. I'm sorry.
don't do it.
Who's your pick?
They had the opportunity with Jungle Boy to do something special with him. Instead, we get a largely forgettable TNT title. In which I will say this though, the version of the TNT title that he had was fucking badass.
Yes, it was.
But you got to go with Kenny and you know what? I'm going to call him the Omega Express.
Hey, okay.
I like it.
I like it too.
Now, I could easily see after the match, Bucks, get beaten down. Kenny, and Jurassic Express come down, save him, and you have that embrace. You talk about shit that was never really resolved. Tony got a fucking Meltzer driver. The fuck happened there?
Well, because hey man, I got to take a Meltzer driver on TV.
Dad, did you see me? Dad.
Yeah, did
I
you see
will
it?
say I do give Tony props because he ran with that shit. Like NFL draft, he's wearing a fucking neck
He's wearing the neck brace.
And they're all looking at him like, what the fuck?
And Shahid Khan comes out after Tony took the Meltzer driver. Just like he's looking at him like, son, are you okay?
It was good. It was good.
Oh boy.
That whole time period of stories though is very, very convoluted.
God.
Like the whole post-punk,
stuff.
It was a good old snow binge for a good couple of months there.
Well, speaking of snow binge, we will go into this one because I mentioned him. He's the boss baby. He is Kyle Fletcher, and he defends that AEW TNT Championship in a no disqualification match against Mark Briscoe. And if Mark Briscoe loses, he will be forced to join the Don Callis family. Y'all, this is the 6th time that they're wrestling each other.
I don't like this.
This is literally the 6th time that they've been wrestling each other. 6 motherfucking times. So Kyle Fletcher.
What, like the 2nd or 3rd pay-per-view?
Yes. So Mark Briscoe wants the TNT Championship, and Kyle Fletcher's like, I've already beaten you.
He wants the title.
But he wants the title, and Don Callis is like, well, I don't want to see you retire, but I want to see you join the Don Callis family. Now, first and foremost, I'm curious to see Mark Briscoe in a suit. That is a sight, but please don't do that. So
I would pay to see that, actually.
Yeah, I agree. But if you want to actually finish the story, see what I did there?
Hi, Cody.
Hi, Cody. If you literally want to finish the story, I'm just going to go with Mark Briscoe to finally get that big win in the TNT Championship. It doesn't hurt Kyle Fletcher if he loses at all. I'm going to go Mark Briscoe. Dan, I'll start with you because I know how much you love Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe or Kyle Fletcher?
I have been a fan of the Briscoes for like the past 20 fucking years.
Reach for the sky.
Boy.
And Rob, I think you can vouch for this. I think I said it on the last TSK AEW show that we did. Mike's going to put a link below. Cheap Pop 2. I get Kyle Fletcher is like one of your next pillars. That's fine. He would not be harmed if you do this the right way.
Right.
You have Don Callis cost him the match.
Hey.
Briscoe wins, gets the title. Or, since this is no DQ, you know who needs to come out?
Who?
2 words. Papa Briscoe.
That would be fire.
Hey,
That would be fire.
And then we get, Papa Briscoe and Mark Briscoe versus Don Callis and fucking Kyle Fletcher. Because Tony would fucking book that shit in a fucking
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen him in Ring of Honor, so why not? Why not?
We saw him in AEW.
That is true. Yes, we did. So with that,
no, Mark's your guy.
So with that being said, Roberto, Mark Briscoe or Kyle Fletcher?
Mark Briscoe, because I don't want to see him join the family. There's
Come on, you don't want to see the 13th member of the group.
There's 22 motherfuckers in that group between the Don Callis family and
Mauricio.
Like half the rosters in the Don Callis family. Can't do it.
I want to add this just because I do think it is relevant. We are coming up on 30 years of the New World Order. You are slowly turning the Don Callis family into the New World Order.
And it sucks.
Moses has been saying that for many, many of months.
Like, people say it was a Death Rider. No, Death Riders they've been around, 2 years now?
Oh, this will be a year.
And they've only just added Kyle Fletcher recently.
For fuck's sake. The Death Riders feel like they've been around the last 4 years.
Yeah. That's horrible.
So, I'm telling you, they're turning the DCF into the New World Order. And Kevin Nash has even gone on record as to say they let the NWO get too big. They should have kept it small. Just 4 or 5 people, and that would have been it.
Not 19 motherfuckers.
So I'm going to see who's currently in the Don Callis family so that we can have a head count of who's in it. So here's who's currently in it.
I was in it for a brief period. I know Rob was. I think you were in on a Tuesday, right?
On a Tuesday, yes.
So literally 14 people. Well, we can exclude a couple of these people. So it's Don Callis, Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, who's injured, Mark Davis, again, Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, Rocky Romero, Hechicero, Kazuchika Okada, Wardlow, who's injured,
again,
Andrade, who's gone, and El Colon.
Where is he?
They have a WWE superstar in the Don Callis family.
Yeah. ¿Dónde está El Clon?
So El Colon, we're waiting for Hologram to come back, which will be next year. So
he's still injured too. Huh?
Yeah, everybody.
I forgot about that.
Is Mark Davis? Is he still hurt?
No, he was on TV yesterday.
He was on Collision yesterday.
Wasn't he hurt for a while?
He was. Really, really bad wrist injury.
And the reason why Mark Davis is in there is because he turned on Will Ospreay.
And he tried because he wrestling a kangaroo.
Yeah, that too. Oh God, just whatever. I fucking hate the Don Callis family, and we'll get to more of them in a little bit here. But
we hate Don Callis.
We hate Don Callis with a
sell me a used car, motherfucker.
Dipshit.
You mean you hate Cyrus?
Cyrus the Virus, the Jackal, the Jackal.
Jackass.
You will not make this punt, you jackass. So we'll go on to the next bout. All right, let's get this one over with. For the AEW Women's World Championship, and a rematch from last year with the roles reversed, Chris Statlander, who is the AEW World's Women's Championship, against Mercedes Moné, who is now the undisputed Ring of Honor Women's Champion after last night, who beat Red Velvet, which we called and we knew. Look, last year Mercedes beat her when it was for the TBS title. If you're going to do something, since she is the Northeast girl, I would have Statlander finally beat her. And I know, but I'm good with that glimmer of hope. God damn it! So I would have Statlander be the second person to beat her, much like Tony Storm beat her, because Mercedes has beaten her 2 times, 3 times, something like that. So I would have her finally get her win, but I don't think they're going to do it. But I want them to do it, so I'm going to go with the person I want to win, and that's Chris Statlander. Fuck you, Mercedes. So Rob, Chris Statlander or Mercedes Moné?
And the writing's on the wall, but I can in good faith tell you here. I can't because I'm going to choke to death.
I know. Ultima Monet makes you want to throw up. I get it.
Statlander. I'm not even going to put that out there into the universe because I know Dan is. So.
Yeah, and she just won the House of Glory Women's Championship against North Phoenix and Diana too, as well. So
and the entrance almost fell apart.
Yeah. Oh,
it did.
I will say, to her credit, like, you see her sit there like, what the hell just happened?
yep.
But she played it off like a champ. So, I will give her credit for that.
Yeah, for those who didn't see the entrance, it was leaked online, and then the curtain fell down, and she just walked right to the ring. And mind you, House of Glory sold out, but that was still funny. Everybody got off.
But she stops for a second, like
what the fuck?
I was just like, okay,
I guess I'm gonna go. So Dan, you
know,
go.
there was part of her that's probably trying not to laugh.
Oh yeah. So Dan, you go with Stat or Monet, Ultima Monet.
As much as I fucking hate to say it, we all know it's going to be Mercedes. Like, and the problem here,
yes,
is the fans already don't like it.
Yep.
There was an interview, and I saw at one point, it was with Russo. It was one of the things that he said that was actually made a lot of sense. He said, in the business, he said, you got good heat, cheap heat, and he said, you have go away heat. And he said, most of it is good. He said, the only one you don't want, bro, go away heat. Well, Mercedes is quickly developing that go away heat.
I'm already there.
And am I saying she's not talented? No, I'm not saying that, because she's probably one of the best out there. But what's the point? What is the point to this storyline, that whatever they're doing with her? Like, for her to have every fucking title out there, like, why? Like, what point is this serving? Like, are you trying to turn her into the AEW version of Roman Reigns? Like, it's not working, and the problem is there really is no one out there really to beat her. Like, you don't, and this is something that AEW has really struggled with in the past, is top tier female stars.
Yeah.
Should Chris Statlander beat her? Absolutely. And I would have it done quickly. Like, I would have it be a quick match. And realistically, you really want to do something different, and because it's something, Rob, we don't see it a lot. Mike, we don't see it a lot. Have Mercedes tap out to her own finisher.
That would be interesting. That would be a nice little coup.
How often do we see a wrestler lose to their own finish?
Rarely. I think the last time we saw it was Drew McIntyre tapping out Kurt Angle in 2018.
We never see it.
Yep, I agree. I think too, as well, what like Dan said, I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion, but we're all having hope. And what Mercedes Moné, in early 2026, like around February, March, it'll be 2 years that this woman has been with AEW. And man, it's felt like 10 with what we're doing now.
It felt like 50 years at this point.
Like 50, yeah. Ooh. But yeah, we're hoping. Come on, Chris. You can do it, Chris.
You're going to say WWE dodged a bullet.
No, Mercedes, we are not going to pay you the same as Charlotte and Becky Lynch. You could go scratch your ass. 3. Literally, we're not going to give you the same amount as Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Suck my dick. Yeah. Number 6. So with that being said, we only have 3 more matches to predict on this fine card. And I figured we go to this match next because it is out of his comfort zone. It is a one-on-one match. After this man got military press slammed through a flaming table, we now have a grudge match as Darby Allin goes one-on-one with Pac. This I am looking forward to because this is going to be really, really good. If you've seen Pac, if you know, you know. You've seen Darby, you know he's a crazy motherfucker. And at the same time, in the same junction, these two have a chance to go out there and rip ass. They're both AEW originals. So to have this match here at Full Gear is definitely going to be a sight to see. So I will start with Dan on this one. Are you going Darby Allin?
I'm going with the bastard Pac.
You're going with the bastard Pac. Okay.
And honestly, I think it should not even be close.
Okay.
I think, I mentioned earlier, you have a chance to do something really special here. You have a chance to make this pay-per-view something that people will talk about for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob, you and I have talked about, and Mike, we've talked about how really they should have the Death Riders turn on Mox and have Pac be the one to lead the Death Riders.
I agree. I don't think it should be Claudio, to be honest with you. I think Pac would be fun.
I think Claudio's too obvious.
Yeah.
So I think the storyline here is that Pac beats
Darby.
Yeah. I was having a brain fart. I'm old. What do you want? Leave me alone. Fuck you. You have Pac win it. You really want to turn the screws to Mox? You have him use Mox's finish.
Hey now. Okay.
And then you say, well, then what do you do after this? Well, then you have, you have Pac say, hey, I beat Darby without any problem on my own. You couldn't get the job done. You have created problems for the Death Rider. And then you have him just look at the others and just say, and you know what has to happen with problems.
We solve them.
And you have Mox get blindsided and beaten down, and you leave Mox a bloody pulp. I mean, hell, he's probably already a bloody pulp right now.
Yes.
How many bed sheets do you suppose he and Renee have gone through over the years?
37.
Buttloads.
She probably just, they get to a venue. He probably just says, John, are you bleeding tonight? And he probably just says,
yeah,
I don't know. And she probably says, God damn it.
God damn it. So I'm actually, with that story laid out, I'm actually going to switch my pick. I'm going to go with Pac now, listening to that, because that's actually really, really good. And Rob, are you going with Pac or Darby Allin?
I think I'm going to go with Pac as well. I know the stipulation was, there's no crazy Darby shit going on, but Darby is actually an accomplished wrestler, amateur wrestler at that.
Oh, yeah.
So to actually see these guys do some wrestling will be a nice change of pace. But Darby had tweeted something the other day, and he automatically deleted it. And I forget specifically what the tweet said, but
ended with TikTok.
Yeah. I've got friends in high places too, and it's only just a matter of time. TikTok.
Hey now.
And we know Darby's friends with Cross. So if this is a potential gateway for Cross to come to AEW, sign me the fuck up.
And dude, did you see his TikTok with Malcolm Muscle?
I thought that 6'7", the whole 9. Yes.
The Waffle House order. Steak,
eggs, American cheese.
I get the sad part is I can actually picture him ordering like that.
Yes.
Please, I don't get it, WWE.
Human flesh. Sir, we're not in Delaware.
Yes.
Fuck.
WWE. You had him right there.
You fucked up.
You just right there. Oh boy. But
the amount of money he was making you in merch alone.
How dare you tell the guy to go fuck yourself? How dare you?
It's fine. We like Killer Cross more anyways.
Yeah. How dare you
I love that he's still towing that Sami Zayn story. He's like, we all know he was just a fucking liar.
That's great.
By the way, did you see his tweet to Matt Cardona?
I did, yes.
I heard you shit your pants on TV.
And he did. Again, it's like, how do you fuck that up? Like, again, just because he did that shoot promo, that was great. Go fuck yourself. And then you don't tell him that, don't tell Triple H. And then you let it linger because, you think you have heat, but then you don't have heat. And then you just let this dude just sit out and then nothing.
And then you say, oh, hey, we're going to sign you. We'll deal with your wife.
Later. And no.
He would have signed and they would have been like, yeah, we don't want her.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly, that's how it would happen. They'd sign him and they'd tell her to go up, piss up a rope, for God's sake.
I'll bet you that was a Nick Khan decision.
God damn it. But yeah, they're doing their thing now. And honestly, he's just so good. He's really so good. He's making it work now in the Indies. And you got to love him being the Killer Cross that we all know and love. So shout out to you, Killer Cross. So with that being
Please don't hurt us.
Please don't hurt us. So with that being
We hurt people.
We hurt people and we help people.
Sausage!
Sausage!
Actually, his thing would have been, we kill people.
We kill people.
Like, it just literally, NXT, you had something.
Then you bring him to the main roster and you fuck them up.
And then remember when there was that first time where he lost to Jeff Hardy in like 30 seconds.
That was the worst.
You have him come back and you had him. I remember Bloodline was in the ring. You have Scarlett just put the hourglass.
And you could have done something with Roman and Cross, but no, you did him and Drew McIntyre, and then you made him look like a zilch. You made that man look like a zilch.
You know when I knew that they weren't going to bring him back?
When was that?
When the fans shit a brick about R-Truth, they gave us R-Truth.
Yes.
They weren't going to give us both.
True. I mean, yeah. It's how they operate. It's how they operate.
And then R-Truth had that, hey, I'm Ron Killings now. And now he's just...
Now I'm back to being R-Truth. Ron Cena.
Hey, he got that money, so good for him.
Good for you, Ron. So we go from Darby and Pac into our final two matches. Now, this one was recently added. We've seen them go at it over the past couple of weeks in matches, and we've seen made him tap out to an ankle lock and thumbtacks in the Blood and Guts, and then he wouldn't let go of the ankle lock this week on Wednesday. It is Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no-holds-barred match. It's going to be good, but I got to tell you, I am sick of the Death Riders, as we had mentioned earlier. I like the idea of them bloodying Mox, but my problem with that is Mox has a feud to finish. That is with Will Ospreay whenever Ospreay comes back. So I don't think we're going to see him turn heel or him turn babyface just yet because it would make no sense. But then again, this is Tony's booking, and a lot of Tony's booking really doesn't make any sense. But in this particular scenario, since Kyle's been getting the up on him, I think this is the point in time where we see Jon Moxley get the win back. But I would love to see Kyle get that big one on pay-per-view. But the problem that I have with the booking of Kyle O'Reilly is like they're finally turning him serious, but he's been as a comedy character this whole entire time with the conglomeration. And ever since Adam Cole, baby, has been hanging it up, like him and Roddy, it's a comedy stuff. It's not like the Undisputed Era that we had in NXT. It's not. I'm sorry. But the booking has kind of been meh there. And now you're
missing the fish.
That is true. But yeah, with Kyle O'Reilly, it's fine. But yeah, if I had to pick, I think Moxley's going to get the up on him on this one. So, Rob, I'll take it away with you on this first go around. Moxley or Kyle O'Reilly, no holds barred.
Yeah, I think Mox might have to get this one back, and we can keep this going for a bit. It's nice to see Kyle get the push.
Agreed.
I mean, I think he's definitely more than deserving of it. So it'll be interesting to see where we go. But I do like what they're doing with Kyle right now. I mean, I would not be opposed to Bob the Fish coming back and getting a nice little Red Dragon run, but that's probably not going to happen. So this is okay.
I mean, Punk's not there anymore, so they could easily do it.
I'm just going to kick out at 3.
Yeah. Where's the lie?
God. Man, he got old. That dude got old, and I've interviewed the man, but the dude has gotten old. For the love of God. Oh, Bob the Fish. Nice guy, too, but damn it, Bob the Fish.
Fantastic.
Oh. But yeah.
Wasn't there something about it, like, he was at, like, the Performance Center, like, doing, like, a guest thing?
He did, like, a guest coach thing, like TJ. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, hey, if that's what he wants to do, cool. I think, depending on what happens with the Darby Pac match, will determine what happens here.
Yeah.
Darby wins, Mox wins.
Mm-hmm.
Pac wins, Kyle wins. I do think they are going to work towards, the Mox face turn. Because at this point,
yeah,
there's only so much juice that you can get out of this melon. There's only so much that you can get. There's only so much juice that you can get out of this orange. Another Orange Cassidy reference. Like eventually, there's going to be nothing left. So I think the time has come for him to turn face and have him go away for a while.
Yeah. Man, you know what it is too? And I look at it with guys like Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, like Rob mentioned, I like the way he's been used. I mean, God's sake, before he left WWE, he was feuding and putting over Von Wagner, for God's sake, who's no longer in WWE, who sucked. And we've said that many a times, like when they started the 2.0
Hey,
stuff.
his dad sucked too.
Who was his dad again?
Remember the tag team, the Beverly Brothers?
Beverly Brothers.
Yeah.
He was one of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know he had a tumor, and I'm not making fun of the poor guy, but still.
It's a tumor.
It's a tumor. I know he had a tumor, but for God's sake, he was horrible. He actually wrestled in AEW Dark, like friggin' Ring of Honor or Collision or one of those things. I remember seeing him like, oh, yeah, Von Wagner. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement. If it's Darby, it's Mox. If it's Pac, it's Kyle. So we shall see. But that also brings us to the main event, and I know we all got a lot to say about this one. It is Hangman Adam Page against Samoa Joe in a steel cage match for the AEW World Championship. Yeah. I'm over this just because this feud, for the love of God. The fact that it just came out of nowhere 2 weeks before the last show. Adam Page wins. Samoa Joe turns heel. Now he wants a cage match. Beats Shibata. Beats Hobbs. Whatever. Do I think Samoa Joe's going to win? I mean, we could. After this title reign has just been very meh to me, and I'm very happy to see him
They
win.
both have been.
Yeah.
Both of Hangman's title reigns have been garbage.
It's been meh, and I hate to say it because I like Hangman, but it's the truth. It's been kind of meh for me. Rob, what do you think? We'll start on the title reign as itself before we predict. What do you think of this title reign?
I think this one's better than the last one, hands down.
Yeah, but yeah, this one's still kind of been meh. No, Dan's a little. No,
I like it better than the last one. I like it better than the last one. I know there was a lot to do with Punk and that whole thing there, but honestly, I felt this leaps and bounds better than the last one. And I know if we had certain people here like Ospreay and Swerve and a couple of these guys that are out on injury, I'm sure it would be a lot more active than it has been. But for what we have and what we got, I think it's been okay.
I mean, as far as picks goes, I'll let you go first on this, Rob. You going with Page or Joe?
It's kind of a tough one because I know Joe is probably going to be hanging it up soon, and I know that Tony is pretty big on Joe, and Joe is a big gentleman himself, and I wouldn't mind seeing Joe get another run because I think it would be good. The matches that we could get over the next couple of months, depending on, I have no idea when Joe's going to hang it up, but he seems to be insistent that it's sooner rather than later. And if we can get a decent Samoa Joe run, that would be kind of cool. I know Hangman is going to be one of those people that's going to have multiple title runs. So I think I'm going to go with Joe.
All righty. So with that being said, I too will go with Samoa Joe because I think it's a nice time for some change of scenery, even though, again, I'm very meh on it. But, I think it's time we get the Joe to finally kill somebody and stuff some motherfuckers in a hurt locker, if you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, Daniel, you're the deciding factor. Are you going with Joe or Hangman?
I will address the title reign first.
Hit me.
A lot of times, it's a lot harder booking a face champion.
It is.
Traditionally, heel champions have been better. Look at Roman.
Yes.
We use him for example. Look at all of his reigns up until the tribal chief.
Right.
Do you really remember any of them?
No. To be honest, I'd have to think and look
but
back.
He turns heel, and you remember this one. This one Roman could retire tomorrow, and you'd hear it. You know? Brock, do you remember any of his runs when he was a face champion? Nope.
Not really.
And I'm telling you, you look at the AEW World Title. Kenny's run, he was a heel.
Yes.
Jericho.
Heel.
All the good ones you remember. And I'm telling you, have Joe win this. Have him beat down Hangman to the point where he's just a bloody mess. And who knows? You know, we talked earlier about storylines that just never got finished. What if we see a certain devil?
MJF, yeah.
We never got a resolution with Joe and Max.
I mean, we could have World's End. You can have that 2 years in the making, MJF and Samoa Joe. I like that. That works.
Yeah.
Continuity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, it's... I think if you really want to make this one final run for Joe, which seems to be a popular thing nowadays. I mean, AJ going on a final run.
Yep.
Cena, final run. I mean, personally, I would like to see Joe and AJ one more time. Wendy! Which I will still say the biggest mistake WWE made with Samoa Joe. They should have had him beat Brock.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Yes.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep. What was funny, if you remember when they had the Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints thing,
yes.
it was funny. They mentioned that if Trick won it, he would make history by being a 3-time NXT champion.
Yes.
Fuckers, that's been done.
It has.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hi, his name is Samoa Joe.
Samoan Joseph.
Owen Joseph.
Also the first person to be a multi-time Ring of Honor world champion.
Yeah, buddy.
Joey Samoa.
Joey Samoa. So I think we are all in
Gotta be
agreement.
Joe.
Yes, gotta be Joe. And we will say this: Joe is going to kill you, and Joe is the Samoan submission machine. And we look forward to seeing that particular main event and that matchup. And my friends, that is AEW Full Gear. We got through all 13 matches. And as I'm looking, reason why I've been doing this a lot, I'm like, is he going to announce any matches? Is he going to announce any matches? No, he has not announced any more matches. So we're good for now. Yes. Yeah. So we're good for now until Saturday. So check out AEW Full Gear. We will be back next week predicting Survivor Series War Games. And as of right now, we have
we got to get Johnny Bevs or Daz on here just to shout War Games.
War Games. So we have 4 matches announced for War Games. It is John Cena against Dirty Dom for the Intercontinental title. Stephanie Vaquer against Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. We have Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, and 2 others who are probably going to be AJ Lee and Charlotte against Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and the one final person, probably going to be Becky Lynch. And then for the men's War Games, we got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman against The Vision, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar. So we will be predicting all 4 of those matches next week on Deeper to the Heart of Wrestling. So we have a lot to come. And Daniel.
So that's it? That's it? Only 4 matches? Fuck.
That's a fuck.
What are we going to do for the next 2.5 hours?
Oh, my God. Well, you have the War Games that are going to be going on to the break of dawn, and then you have those 2. I'm sure they'll add one more. Oh, no, wait, we can't add one more because, like Daniel and I talked about with Paul, we have the Survivor Series match that they're doing on SmackDown before the actual Survivor Series with the MFTs against Shinsuke Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Guns, Ray Phoenix, and Sami Zayn.
Never mind the fact that, you have
a pay-per-view.
Oh, wow.
And the Wyatt 6 are just waiting in the background before we get to the MFTs and the Wyatt 6.
And let's not forget the fact that, hey, when was the last time we saw the Raw Tag Team titles on a pay-per-view? When was the last time we saw the SmackDown Tag titles defended on a pay-per-view?
Who
SummerSlam.
Who are the champions?
Well, the
Wyatt
Wyatts.
6 are the SmackDown tag. Raw tag, it's AJ and Dragon Lee.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's another show for another.
Well,
Two
Well.
great tag teams, but hey.
Yeah. Well, that is your booking. First of all, that is the what the fuck bookings of 2025, number one. And number two,
Still not as bad as 2019 WWE.
oh, that's the thing.
nothing will ever be that bad.
That is the thing. People were starting to compare those two scenarios, and I'm like, no, 2019 was way worse than what we have now.
Dog Food says what?
There you go. So that being said, we will be back
Baron.
next week for predictions. Daniel, thank you for coming aboard and doing this with us. We appreciate you, my homie. So that being said, before we close this thing out, and I'll have Rob do the usual thing things. Daniel, where can we follow you on the social media? The floor is yours.
Mike is going to put the links down below where you can find me, myself, and I.
Dun, dun, dun,
We will also be putting links to the show that we do with the dead man of RWT, Mr. Paul Morales.
Yep.
You can find me on Max Wrestling, where I am going to whoop Larkin's ass. You know, it's just going to happen. It's a foregone conclusion.
Okay.
I think Rob, we're doing Full Gear for TSK. I think maybe.
Yes, we'll just say we are.
Pundit did a couple shows today. YouTube is just taking forever to fucking upload them. I don't. Might be my connection. I don't know. But yeah, there's stuff coming. There's some
Get your shit together, Zuckerberg. I know you don't know anything.
Rob actually recorded a theme song for me. It's very, very nice. Going to use both of them, intro and outro.
Very, very evil.
Very nice. Very, very evil.
And Mr. Dazzy Lee, the captain, shout out to him. He is actually working on a video.
Yes.
Hi, Daz.
Hi, Daz.
You're a dickhead.
You're a dickhead.
Fuck off.
So links will be in the description. Rob, where can you follow us on the socials? The floor is yours, Mr. Robert Davis.
Deep into the heart of wrestling, you can find all of our socials at linktree.com/blackheartsebd3. You can find our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube over to Mike's channel. Where you find all of our episodes, you'll find our TikTok that we barely have still. We got copyright striked again.
God damn you, Bugatti man.
Thank you, Bugatti man.
Thank you, Bugatti man.
You motherfucker. But yeah, you can go find us there. We hope you enjoy this content just as much as we love making it. Like Dan said, you can find Dan, myself, and Mike on occasion over on Kicking It with the TSK. You can follow us at linktree/TSK all MF day. The MF stands for motherfucking. I know Moses forgets to say that during Max, but that's what the MFN stands for. And you can find out our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram. We've got a TikTok too. Barely. I don't think we have any copyright strikes on that. We don't do as much unhinged shit on there as we do here. But yeah, we're in the finals of the promo climax. I think this is the last week of it. Yeah. So we find out what's going to happen next. We don't know what's going to happen next. I have no idea what's going on. I just work here. But go follow the boys over at the Max Wrestling YouTube. You like the promos, you like that part of the business, you go follow them. They're doing some really cool shit. Now, as far as me and what I'm doing solo wise, I've got a lot of music coming out. There's a ton of music coming out, and there's going to be something for everybody. I wrote a theme song for DC, like he said, an intro and an outro. And just a fun fact, I did the intro and outro for this show. I'm probably going to do the intro and outro for the RWT podcast too, just in case you guys didn't know. But I write music, and that's what I do. So if you want to come listen to something new, if you're tired of listening to the radio, the same 10 songs on Spotify all over it again, you can find me at linktree/Hey, I'm Rob. I promise you'll find something you like.
And check out Rob.
It's Rob.
Hey, it's Rob. Check out the music side that Rob does, because he is amazing at what he does. We both
Such amazing stuff.
Such amazing stuff. Dan and I can attest as well as our peers do. If y'all want to check out yours truly, it's S&M Network shows on the YouTube front. Like Dan mentioned, Steve and I will be taking on the TSKs, Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins for the Max Wrestling Tag Team Championships next week. Promo series. You can check out Kicking It with the TSK on their YouTube. Link will be in the description. You can check out the Steve and Mike Show. You can check out the Pop Culture History Podcast. A new episode of Shooting the Breeze came out with Jonathan Beveridge, where we talked a lot of wrestling on that. Johnny Bevs. We have the RWT Podcast with Dan and Paul. If you want to check out all 5. Hi, Paul. If you want to check out all 5 fantastic seasons, as Dan put it, of Uncaged, you can go back and check that out too. Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling with Rob, Nicola, and I. You could also check out Everything and Anything LFC on my YouTube channel. Rob will be back on for a special watch-along episode very, very soon, watching back Danny Moe versus Ray Lynn from LFC.
Goons.
Yes, Goons. And you can check out, of course, SteveandMikeShow.com, LFCFights.com, SM Show 1, MCL92 on Twitter, and, of course, Larkin_92, MLarkinNB on the Instagram. We say hello to Paul, who is not able to make it tonight, as well as the Demoness. Give both of them as well some love.
Suck my dick. Yay.
And give our love to the RWT Dead Man, to Sweetum, too, as well, boys. We love y'all. We appreciate everyone on this fine channel. So, for Daniel Crimmins, for Robert Davis, my name is Mike Larkin. This has been Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. And, Daniel, would you like to do it with us before we head on out?
We're going to the yacht.
We're going to the yacht!
To the yacht! To the yacht!